Little Treasure, who was 6 years old, had her head broken after being hit. She cried loudly in pain. Unexpectedly, wherever the sound waves of her crying reached, all the animals suddenly became restless. Prince Duan felt something was wrong and hurried out to check. But the next second, he was directly pounced on by a flock of crows. He was so scared that he fell to the ground on the spot. It turned out this little girl was not ordinary. She was born with a spiritual spring and a spatial ability. Yet she had been abandoned in the wild mountains since she was a child. She just twitched her little finger, and the Wolf King tasted the sweetness of the spiritual spring. So the Wolf King simply took her back to the wolf pack and raised her. Every day, the little girl had nothing to do but squat on the mountain top to watch the scenery. Suddenly, she caught a glimpse of a little brother at the bottom of the valley, being chased and killed by men in black. She immediately took along the Wolf King and Queen, whom she called Mom and Dad, and rushed down to save him. With just a few moves, she scared off that group of bad guys. When the boy opened his eyes, he saw the little girl in animal skin and two powerful giant wolves. He was so scared that he fainted on the spot. When he woke up again, he found his injuries were almost healed. The boy hurriedly said, "I heard there is a mountain god in this mountain who will give a spiritual spring to save people's lives. I specially came from the capital to ask for medicine to save my grandfather." The little girl told him, "I am the mountain god. It was me who treated your illness. There is no herbal medicine I don't recognize in the mountains, and I also have secret potions." He thought to himself, his injuries were so serious, yet the little girl had saved him, so he definitely believed she had the ability. Thus, he agreed to help her find her biological parents once he returned to the imperial city. The next day, the boy contacted his guards and took the little girl to the town to buy new clothes. Unfortunately, they were still targeted by hidden guards. When they camped at night, the little girl secretly let the wolf pack out to patrol and keep watch around them. But the men in black were actually fast and fierce. They rushed straight at them. Seeing the poisoned hidden weapons flying towards the boy, little Huang's son was so scared that he closed his eyes and waited for death. But unexpectedly, as soon as the little girl raised her hand, the hidden weapons disappeared in an instant. Then she suddenly let out a long howl towards the sky, and wild wolves rushed over to rescue them.